Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this is a general message, so not everything's going to resonate with you. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you have to flip-flop the roles, go ahead and do so. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, please check out my channel's description box and it will give you all the details. Alright, so let's see what we have going on for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time? We have patience. Alright, this is number 16. 16 is the Tower card here in Tarot. 16 goes to a 7, which talks about hidden truth and hidden knowledge. Alright. So what do we need to know about this patience card? What does the collective need to know? We have a burst of magic. This is number 48. 48 goes to a 12, which goes to 3, which talks about communication. Or the way you communicate needs to be with patience. All right. What else do we need to know? We have a deep breath. So this is number 7, which talks about hidden truth and knowledge again. So what I'm getting here is you need to really, especially for those of you that get angry very easily, need to take a breath before you communicate anything. What else does the collective need to know? We have willing release. This is number 49, which goes to a 13, which talks about change. 13 goes to a 4, which talks about stability and consistency. So you need to be consistent about thinking before you speak, and you also need to be consistent when it comes to the things I'm hearing coming out of your mouth, okay? What you release into the world. Because you want to make sure that you're releasing positive things into the world, not negative things. Alright, what else do we need to know? And then we have Divine Matrix. This is number 44, which goes to an 8, which talks about success and victory. So I feel like with the collective here, by showing a little bit of patience here, and thinking about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it, is definitely going to change your world for the better. And also making sure that you are speaking positively instead of focusing on the negative. So some of you here may be pessimistic is what I'm getting. And I feel like you need to be focusing on gratitude for what you do have. And also being optimistic about the future. Okay. So what do we need to know for the collective? What does the collective need to know when it comes to this patience? We have the 8 of Swords. So for some of you, excuse me, for some of you with the 8 of Swords, this is you being patient with yourself. I feel like someone here is talking negatively about themselves. So if you notice, this person is all tied up with some sort of barbed wire here that's hurting them. So whatever you're saying, whether this be to yourself or to others, I feel like is very low vibrational, is very negative. The obstacle is the World card. So a lot of you aren't realizing that you actually have the world at your feet. But for some reason, you're in your own way by the way you're thinking and by the way that you're communicating. I feel like you also need to make sure that the things you can control, that you are taking action on, and the things that you can't control, you're letting go. All right. We also have the Temperance card here, which is all about balance. And we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is again about balance. I feel like a lot of you are juggling a financial situation. But it's almost like you're beating yourself up over it. Instead of trying to balance out the connection, you're beating yourself up over it. All right, so what else does the collective need to know? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. We also have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Three of Cups. So what I'm getting here is, in the past, you were in this Seven of Pentacles energy where things weren't bearing fruit for you. And I'm gathering that you just let that situation kind of fall apart, is what I'm hearing. Where there should have been some sort of celebration. Meaning that if you were patient with yourself and speaking to yourself in a positive light, this is something that would have led to some sort of success for you. But instead, someone here was acting too quickly on things, and you end up being lost in the sauce, is what I'm hearing. You end up being disappointed with the Five of Cups because you feel like it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Because with the Queen of Wands, this is all about being inspiring, taking action, right? But whatever action or whatever you were inspired by didn't bring you, financially speaking, what you wanted it to. So you just kind of gave up on the idea or whatever this was. When really, if you kept going with it and thought positively of it, it could have turned out successful for you. Where you would have been celebrating with other people some sort of accomplishment. All right, so let's see what this is about. Why is the World card here as the obstacle? Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this was something that you knew was going to bring you this Nine of Pentacles, this stability in your life, your financial stability. And you knew with the Nine of Cups it was going to make you happy, whatever this project was. But something went wrong here with the Empress reversed. It didn't go the way you wanted it to. So instead of landing in the Nine of Pentacles, you landed in the Seven of Pentacles, which left you disappointed. And it's almost like someone sitting here like, oh, I spent all this time and energy into something that was going to lead to some sort of stability for me, and all I got was the Seven of Pentacles. And then you're like, forget this, I'm going to do something else. And that left you even worse off with the Two of Pentacles than you were in the Five of Pentacles when you decided to end whatever this project, financial situation, career, whatever it was. And now you're in an even worse state financially speaking than you even were before. Because to you, the Seven of Pentacles wasn't the Nine of Pentacles that you thought it was going to be. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah, we have the Two of Swords reversed. And we also have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you thought this was going to bring in a lot of opportunities for you, at least romantically speaking, financially speaking. You thought that's what this was going to lead to. All right, so tell me about the Two of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this? We have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you were very conflicted about the fact that it only brought in the Seven of Pentacles when it should have been the Nine of Pentacles for you. And a lot of you were heartbroken. But I'm getting the energy here that for some reason or another, you did not allow this project, financial opportunity, career, whatever this is for you, enough time to get to the Nine of Pentacles. You saw the Seven of Pentacles and you're like, oh, well, this isn't working. Let's start something new. With this Queen of Wands energy. All right, it's not working out for me. Let's do something else. But you didn't give it enough time, is what I'm hearing. Because of this negative mindset that you were in, that's what led for it to completely fall apart for you. And with the Devil card here, you were very attached to this becoming the Nine of Pentacles. And when you saw that it wasn't the Nine of Pentacles yet, you gave up on it. Yep. With the Ten of Wands, you said, this isn't going to work out. I need to drop these burdens and do something completely different. All right, so tell me about this Queen of Wands energy. Two of Pentacles reversed. And the Temperance. Yeah, you didn't give it enough time. For some of you, you may have only been doing this up to 2 years, is what I'm hearing. When it needed more time. And it needed more positivity. You weren't looking at it as, wow, I got to the Seven of Pentacles. In another year or in another 2 years, I'll be in the Nine of Pentacles. Instead, you thought, oh, it only brought me the Seven of Pentacles when I should be at the Nine of Pentacles, so I'm going to walk away from this. Oh, okay. So tell me about this Five of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands reversed and the Tower. So I feel like when you gave up on whatever this was to you, I mean, you didn't tell anybody about it. You just kind of walked away from it. And now with the High Priestess here, it's almost like you know now that you didn't give this enough time with the Hangman. So there's some sort of regret or disappointment that you are currently going through with the Five of Cups because you did not allow enough time for this to build to the Nine of Pentacles, which it would have successfully, you would have gotten there. You would have gotten your wish fulfillment with this. But because you were rushing things and not allowing things to go in the right timing that they were meant to, you just said, oh, it didn't work out, I'm moving on to something else. All right, so tell me about this Three of Cups. What do we need to know about this? Yep, now it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups. Because again, it would have landed you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. And now, after all is said and done, you're finding out that it would have made it to what you wanted it to be. And more, is what I'm hearing. Now, there could have been other people with the Page of Swords in the reverse that may have influenced you in some way to let this go and drop this with the Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay, because again, I'm getting a Magician card here, which is all about manipulation. All right. But I do see here that you could have made this work. And not only would you have accomplished your goal of being in this Nine of Pentacles, you would have ended up in this Queen of Pentacles energy, but you didn't allow the time, you didn't give it the time it needed to build up to that level. You gave up on this when you saw that it wasn't meeting what you needed it to meet. So you gave up on this way too early. Alright, so what can the collective do in this situation moving forward? We have the Chariot. So the first lesson you need to learn is you need to have a positive mindset. No matter how bad things are getting, you need to continue to have a positive mindset. Also, you need to make sure that if there's other people involved with this Four of Pentacles that are trying to convince you to give up on something that you really want to be doing, to not listen to them. okay, to block them out with this Four of Pentacles. Because this is something that you wanted to do, right? And it's nobody else's life except yours. So you have to live your life the way you want to. And you need to make sure that you're making the right decisions that are fair not only to you, but everyone else involved. With the Justice card here. So Justice, again, is all about balance. You need to make balanced decisions here. And you can't make emotional decisions, because whatever this was for the collective was an emotional response to not seeing the results that you were anticipating. Because someone here was in a negative mindset. And that's what I'm seeing for this reading. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.